I think the story people associate most with me has to do with my husband, and it involves the famous night when he asked me to marry him, or as the Greeks would put it, the night I caught a husband.
You know, it was easier said than done to get married by then, because I had waited too long. See, in those days, they didn't recycle men the way they do now. Do you want to meet eligible single men? Go out to your local university and take an evening course. And in this way, you can meet men with similar interests. So I thought, that's good advice. So I rushed on out to ODU. I looked in the catalog. The first thing I spotted that I liked the sound of was Russian Language 101. I thought, all right, now this is timely. Everybody should be taking Russian. And think of the kinds of men that will be taking this course. You know, men with belted raincoats, hats, and sunglasses on. Toward the third session, a girl who always sat next to me leaned over and went, poke, and hit me in the ribs with her elbow. I said, what is it? She said, the professor is single. We looked at him. I said, that man is single? Are you sure? She said, that's what I heard. I said, but he's older than I am. I said, he must be a bad risk. I said, all right. About that time, he must have sensed that things were being said in the classroom. He turned to the class and he said, took me a long time to get out of Soviet Union and come to this wonderful country. And now at last I am an American citizen. I have 2 college degrees. This is my first job and I am free to look for wife. When he said that, this girl next to me crossed her legs in the most unusual manner I've ever seen. And you know, this got on my nerves. I said, what can I do to get ahead in this little competition here? And suddenly an inspiration hit me. I thought, that man is as good as mine. Why didn't I think of this the minute I came in this room? I'm a Greek, he's a Russian. This means we have the same Easter. But nonetheless, I said to my parents that night, I'm not going to be here Tuesday. I'm going to the Russian teacher's apartment for dinner. My father said, to his apartment? I said, Daddy, yes. He said to my mother, how old is Hope now? My mother said, she's 29. He said, go ahead. And as the evening news came on, he said, how old is your grandmother? I said, 92. Why? He said, she needs great-grandchild. Let's get married. I said, are you crazy? I cooked a chicken, and I took your course. Are these reasons enough for us to spend the rest of our lives together? He said, well, I'll give you a couple more reasons. We both want to get married, and we're both old. I said, yes, but this is not a very glamorous proposal. I said, you haven't told me that you love me. He said, I don't love you. I barely know you. So I accepted.